looked like the ending scene in Die Hard at the Nakatomi Plaza, and yet they're insisting these are mostly peaceful protests, even though there were billions of dollars in damage.
Let me ask you a question. When did it become okay in the United States for somebody to do something, somebody be upset at it, and say, oh, damn it, I'm gonna go steal some stuff? When did that become normal? So the time has come for the closing arguments at the Derek Chauvin trial. And then the jurors go and they deliberate and they come out with what they think, whether he's guilty or not guilty. And the crazy part about this is we all kind of knew that Black Lives Matter and all these other groups were going to riot. Pretty much any decision made, they were going to riot, right? But no. They've already started. They've already started because more stuff has happened that has triggered them into going out, stealing stuff. Like if that was everybody's thought process in the world, it would be a joke. We wouldn't have civilization. We'd be back in caveman times where women went out and collected berries and the men fought over who was going to eat the lion that night. But you've got cities and businesses who are already boarding up their doors. You've got the National Guard called out to Minneapolis because it's going to be that bad. I don't think people understand the weight of what is about to happen next week. Next week is going to go down in the history books as one of the most violent weeks America has ever seen. Besides the Civil War, this is going to be the most violent situation domestically the U.S. has ever seen. Why? It's not because people are so pissed off about what happened to George Floyd or any of these other guys who were recently on the news. No, it's not because of that. It's because the media preys on stupid people. Let me repeat that. The media preys on stupid people. And you may be thinking, well, fuck you, Dan, you're stupid. That's fine, and that's cool. There's a lot of shit I'm stupid at. But one thing that I'm not stupid at is understanding the tactics of somebody. Let me explain. No matter what happens in this Derek Chauvin trial, the media is going to put it to where it's going to start protests, riots, whatever you want to call them. Whatever CNN's calling them nowadays. Peaceful gatherings, church meetings. For example, if he's only convicted of manslaughter, I am willing to bet anything that there are going to be articles out there that say, not guilty. And then you have to scroll down to see that, oh, in fact, he was guilty of manslaughter, just not the other charges. And it's going to ruin people. If you're in any of these big cities, I know this is going to sound weird, but find somebody who doesn't live in that city and get out of there. They're going to destroy cities. It's not going to look the same. There's no reason for you to stay. There's no reason for you to risk your family's life. God. You know, sometimes I'm talking on the camera and I'm thinking to myself, am I really talking about this right now? Like, is this what America has come to? I'm telling people to, hey, if you live in Minneapolis, if you live in Chicago, probably not a good idea to stay in your house when this verdict comes out because the whole city is going to be destroyed. Isn't that crazy? So here's a map of Minneapolis where pretty much everything was destroyed, where there was riots, where there was protests, all this stuff. This is expected to be double that. There's no telling when it's going to stop. So if you care about this country, even a little bit, next week, when you see all the BS on the news, do your own research. Don't listen to one opinion. If you're not sure about something, before you go out and steal something from Target, thinking that you're getting back at somebody, understand that that is going to do nothing.